My business partner tried to destroy me. Instead, I destroyed him, legally. 3 years ago, Holden and I started a software company together. We were college roommates, best friends, and I trusted him completely. That was my first mistake. Our app was revolutionary, a scheduling platform that used AI to optimize workflows for medical offices. I created the algorithm. He handled business operations. We split everything 50-50. Last January, I noticed Holden acting weird. Secret phone calls, closed-door meetings. When I asked, he said he was talking to investors. I believed him. Then at 3 p.m. on a Tuesday, I got an email. Holden had filed paperwork to remove me as CEO of my own company. He had convinced our 3 small investors that I was, quote, mentally unstable and damaging the business, end quote. They sided with him. Just like that, I was out. But here's what Holden didn't know. 2 years earlier, when we were setting up the company, my lawyer father told me something important. Always protect your intellectual property separately. So while Holden and I split the company 50-50, I had personally copyrighted the core algorithm under my name alone. The one thing that made our app actually work. Holden thought he was smart. He locked me out of the office, changed all the passwords, and started pitching to major hospital networks. He landed a $3 million contract with a healthcare group. That's when I struck. I sent a cease and desist to Holden and a separate one to the healthcare group. My algorithm, my copyright, my rules. They couldn't use the app without my permission. The healthcare group's lawyers investigated and found out the truth. They immediately canceled the contract and threatened to sue Holden for fraud. The investors panicked. They demanded an emergency meeting. I showed up with my lawyer and my copyright paperwork. I offered them a choice. Buy me out for $2 million, or I pull the algorithm and the company becomes worthless. They didn't have $2 million liquid, so I offered another option. Remove Holden completely, reinstate me as CEO, and I'll stay. Plus, they had to pay my legal fees. They took option 2. Holden was voted out unanimously, but I wasn't done. See, when Holden locked me out, he'd also kept my personal items, including my laptop. That's that. I filed a police report. Then I discover he'd been paying himself unauthorized bonuses, $15,000 over 6 months. That's embezzlement. I didn't press charges. Instead, I made him sign over his entire 50% stake for $1 and a legal agreement that he'd never work in software again or I'd pursue criminal charges. He signed. Today, the company's worth $8 million. I own 100%. Sometimes trust is expensive, but revenge, when done right, is priceless. Would you have pressed criminal charges or taken the company like I did?